And so those drills are good for when now you have a true training camp or spring practice one-on-one. Running backs and tight ends against the linebackers. Live offense versus defense, good versus good drill. So if we haven't done the preliminary work, then this drill is tougher for us to have competitive energy for. So this is a running back against a linebacker. Because we've worked on man-to-man approach drill, you can see we're able to play effectively. Again, burn your eyes on your match, take away the inside, keep your eyes low, and defend the running back. So you can see now this one here, I think our linebacker is really too lateral because he's going to give access to the running back inside. You've got to keep your feet idling. You don't want to have to restart. So we talk about having hot feet, burn your eyes low. So man-to-man approach, if done effectively, will prepare you for not only the one-on-one competition, but also for hopefully effective play during the game. So this is a step replace drill. So now we've got an outside linebacker or any player who's in space now covering a slot receiver. So we're trying to get a step replace reroute to displace this receiver. So the coaching here is not to cross over, but to step replace with our feet. And really, we like to make contact on the hip, not so high so we might miss. So this is truly just a true teach of trying to step replace and get a reroute on some sort of an outside receiver slot. So here we've got a good teach period where we're working step replace by the two outside linebackers on number 2 receivers. These are number 2 receivers like at the slot. So, and then we got our linebacker working on the number 3 receiver. So I'm back in here now trying to get a lot of teaching done, repetition done on reroutes, on step replace on receivers, but also eyes, hands, and feet on the quarterback and the running back. So whatever coverage you've got, you'll see our 2 outside backers here trying to get a good step replace, reroute the receiver, and the linebacker here maintaining good inside leverage on a running back for a check down. So I've got 3 players that are working in terms of their eyes, hands, and feet, and their technique at a responsibility that we may teach them by coverage. All right, and oftentimes when I'm a cover down and I don't have vertical carry, then we use what we call 4 eyes technique. And what that means is I can reroute a receiver and maintain good feel on him with my hands, but also have my vision back to the quarterback. So in essence, the 4 eyes we're talking about. I don't have vertical carry, but I can feel the receiver as I see the quarterback for direction and delivery. So now I'm giving them other sorts. And we had, this was an OTAs where we couldn't have any true player on player, so we've got some outstanding young men that are helping us, managers and trainers, equipment people to help us simulate the teach period. So we're working here now on a pass pickup of a match coverage where the 2 outside receivers are matching the slots, still reacting to the check down with the inside linebacker. So all kinds of different techniques there are all types of pickups I can work on, but also in this little box, teach. So I'm getting a step replace reroute over on this side. Over here, we're getting a push mechanic in terms of the pickup of the coverage. There's a 2-3 exchange. So again, the visual is just to show you a lot of ways to try to teach technique and get pickups, pass sorts adjusted to training the eyes, hands, and feet of your linebackers and making them better in terms of their skill. So, and then you can use different backfields, in other words, different, in this case, a shotgun with an offset back and how that would affect any kind of a pass pickup. Is there anything working in combination of inside and outside backers? So that's what this coverage drill or cover ground drill is to get done. So once again, it's a movement drill that has specificity to coverage technique, not just mindlessly doing some sort of movement that doesn't really have application to their responsibility in the game. So this is what we refer to as cover down drill. Whether you have match coverage or vision and break coverage, you can get a lot done. Here's a half line teach drill, similar to what I just showed, but we're working half line now, where we've got a number one receiver, number two receiver, and a running back, and how these two players are working in concert to work on step replace or pickup and communication. So eyes, hands, and feet, good communication, good eyes, good pickups, just a very good simple teach drill. Now, this is what we call trigger tackle. So here, quarterback's going to give them depth, direction, and delivery as these players drop to landmarks, whatever your landmarks are. They get to a landmark, and the quarterback sits, they'll sit, and then they'll respond to his direction, and they'll come and vice tackle the check down. So this is get to a landmark, see the quarterback, they're responding to his direction, and they're going near foot, near hip, as you can see right here. So we call this a trigger tackle. And the ability here we're trying to teach them is read the quarterback, get to your landmark, get your foot in the ground, and then respond to the quarterback's delivery, and then proper angles in terms of executing a proper tackle and a check down. Here it is again. Catch the ball, and we like the second man in to try to get the strip if we can. So what we're referring to is trigger tackle, drop to your landmark, see the quarterback for direction and delivery, and then plant and drive and have proper angles inside, outside on the check down.